So I've just had my daily meeting and it went well. The report that I wrote that I wasn't sure whether it was any good or not was supposedly superb. I'll take that. Now it's time for the calendar. My room is literally like a building site, even though nothing's being built, but it just looks that rough. Peanut butter. By the way guys, I've actually got an exam today. Probably the least I've ever been prepared for an exam, but I thought it got released in an hour. My computer's frozen, but it actually gets released in 10 minutes. Just realised that now. Oh, and my computer has decided to freeze completely. We don't want a frozen computer on the day of an exam. Oh, let's get this exam out the way, shall we?
Yeah, but where was that mentality when you didn't start it till midnight?
Do. I look like a mouse or something. Radio. Export your formal answers as a PDF. It doesn't say when the due date is. It's like, do this before the due date. I've just received the exam. It's looking fine. It's looking mighty fine. I'll do it later. Just waiting because today I think I have two meetings with my manager. So I'm just waiting. Just had an email saying, are you free? So I'm assuming a meeting is about to start. Today's work took way longer. I've literally started working today at 9. In between the hours of 10 and 11 I wasn't working. It's now 2 PM and I've only just finished. That task was way harder than... This would be fine if it was like last week when I was doing that long report. All I'm doing this week is making a video of lyrics. Like, all I'm doing is making a lyrics video. Why did it take so long? I literally upload videos every single day at the minute and I can't even make a lyric video. Oh my god. Anyway, it's done now, so I'm gonna go shower finally. It's all very blue. I look like I've been on the Titanic. I've just had my lunch really late. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep for about an hour. There's like a local theatre doing a thing tonight with the woman of car share, so I'm gonna watch that. That's a Zoom, and then I'll do my exam after that. But for now I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna sleep. Now it's almost 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna join this Zoom with the lady of car share. Should be good. I attended the Zoom with Sean Gibson. It was very good, yeah, because she's like a local, probably the only local person that's made it in anything, to be honest. So it was interesting, yeah. And now I'm gonna do my exam. I've just been searching everywhere for this cable, which should hopefully connect my work desktop to my own laptop. I just think for doing an exam where you're comparing tables and stuff, because it's a finance exam, it's going to be a lot easier to have 2 screens. Just been on a wild goose chase to find a cable, and look how many adapters is necessary. Honestly, Apple need to sort that. I don't know what this lightning C is, but it's so annoying. So I'm gonna set this up and clear my desk a bit and get started on my finance exam. Woo! All set up, ready to sit the exam. Brother rings, he wants a lift. So off I go. I love procrastinating, so I am all for it. I've just got back from picking up Matthew and his friend, and it's currently about 10 PM. I've put some chicken in to cook. Everyone else is having KFC, so I'm gonna have the chips from KFC and I put in my own chicken. I've just realised, honestly, it's gonna be a tight night, okay? So I have to do this exam, which I still haven't started, and I also have to edit today's video, which I haven't done. Whilst I'm waiting for my tea to be ready, I'm gonna upload the footage for today's video, and then I think I'm gonna stay up late to do the exam. I slept a lot today anyway.
Megan, you took an hour's nap. That is not reason to have a full all-nighter.
Although I'm still exhausted. I'm so tired. But anyway, so I'm unplugging. I thought I just broke my computer. Today is not the day. Anyway, I'll have to switch you off whilst I... Why am I so red? I've had my tea. I'm now editing today's Vlogmas. Honestly, I think tonight's going to be an all-nighter because the way I work, if I've got something to do and I'm not finished it, I'm not going to be able to focus on the exam, so... Don't judge my methods, okay?
I lived through this and I don't know what methods you're talking about because you didn't explain. You just jumped onto the next thing. You've got to stay on topic.
What works for me works for me. You may think I've not prioritised this exam, but by getting absolutely everything out of the way first, yes, I have prioritised the exam. I I'm just uploading today's Vlogmas. Whilst that's loading, I'm gonna get started on the exam because it's gonna happen at some point. I can procrastinate all I want, but at the end of the day, it's the end of the day and it's due in the morning. So we need to get this done. I've made a fatal error. I thought it was gonna be like an exam where you have 24 hours to do it, but it's an hour long, only gonna take 2 hours or something. I think it's actually meant to take 24 hours. I'm not kidding. I've been working non-stop at least 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I haven't even got all the equations done for the first question. All of this, all of that, all of this, all of that. I still haven't got enough things ready to answer the first question. So it's 2 AM. I've got a lecture in 6 hours. So I don't think I'm gonna sleep because this is the smallest question as well and I've still not completed it. I've really done myself in here and it's also freezing. I'll show you the fit. My dressing gown, a Christmas jumper and my pajamas, socks. And I'm also going to take my blanket over to the desk as well. It's just so cold. But I've also made another fatal error. You know that pink thing I'm always wearing? I've left it in my parents' room and they're obviously in bed. Oh, my slippers are there. I might put them on as well. Look at this. Now that's a fit and a half. It's so cold though. I'm gonna put on another film. Yeah, you could say the films are distracting me, but I genuinely don't think they are. I watched What's Eating Gilbert Grape and it was so good. Probably one of the best films I've ever seen. That was really good and it went by so quick. Back to the grind. It's 3:30 and I'm still on the first question. I should have known because it doesn't say anywhere that it's only an hour. It's not got a time limit anywhere other than 24 hours. I can only blame myself, but I would have procrastinated anyway, let's be real, because I normally write 3,000 word essays in one night. So this is just a bit of me. Now I'm gonna go downstairs, fill up my juice with some water. That should help me stay more awake and get some sweets. I have some sweets in the cupboard. This is my haul from the trip to the kitchen. A freshly filled water bottle and packet of squashies. I'm gonna write up about these whilst I eat my sweets. It's nearly 4 AM and I've done no more than I'd done last time I saw you. I'm just so bad at concentrating. That's why I have to do my assignments in one night. This one I have to because I've only got 24 hours to do it, but like if I do an assignment, I do it in one go because it's very rare that I'm gonna have the focus to do it in the first place. So like once I get that focus, I'm like, right, do it now, quick, because I'm never gonna get this again. And oh, it's just showing now, like I've got all the answers there on the paper. All I have to do is, at least for question 1, because let's take it one step at a time, all I have to do is put that into words. And my brain just can't focus. It doesn't happen. I don't know what to do. Given up that I'm gonna get to sleep tonight. I already know I'm not. But now it's like, am I even gonna have it finished by the deadline at 11 o'clock? It's now 4 o'clock. Because if I keep going the way I'm going, it's not even gonna be done by the deadline. I'm not even tired. I just can't. Like I put it up and I go to write it and I just can't. What is it on TikTok? They say play a certain sound. The Mario Kart theme. If you play that, I'm gonna try to play some like dramatic instrumental music. Where's my headphones? Let's see if that helps. I don't know who recommended Mario Kart music, but no, off. That's off. That was awful. Okay, let me search like instrumental study. This year I've actually really quite enjoyed instrumental music. I used to hate it. It actually used to make me feel sick. Like I remember I was in the car, I was like 9. My dad was playing instrumental music. I've never been so angry. I just suddenly like something flicked inside of me and I was just like, get it off, you know, just girly things. But this year I've been like, yeah, I quite like it. It's 5 AM. I've decided decided I want to have a bath before my 8 AM. I never usually have a bath in the morning. I normally have a bath every night because I was so busy last night, and because I had my shower late in the day anyway, just didn't get around to it. But I think it would be quite nice because it's still going to be dark at 7 AM. I don't know, I just feel like a bath early in the morning would be quite vibey. That's my goal. So I've got 2 hours to finish this. Oh my god. Damn, I just realised decimal points and commas are used in numbers completely different in Germany, but I don't understand. I'm gonna have to Google which is which. It's 20 to 6 and I finally finished question 1. It only took me 6 hours. Woo! Now on to question 2. By the way, question 3 is the biggest. What am I doing? Finished the exam. It's now 6:45 in the morning. Love that for me. I mean, I'm ahead of schedule. I wanted to finish by 7. It's 7:45. I started at 11:30. By the way, this goes towards nothing. Durham aren't letting this count. Even though I'm doing the study abroad, they're like, oh, because you're not in the country, it doesn't count. Yeah, okay, I'm not in the country, but I'm doing all the crap hard stuff. Yeah, I'm not having the social life, but I'm doing all the academic really hard stuff. But I've still got to do it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Now that I've done that, I'm just installing Acrobat. Had to get a 7-day free trial. I'm gonna cancel that immediately once I've done this because it's really expensive. But I'm on a free trial so that you have to put the documents together in a PDF. So in this exam, I've got my write-up, a spreadsheet and pictures. So I have to put all of that in one PDF. And I've got a lecture in an hour and I still haven't slept. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long day. What a great day to be alive. Well, I've had a nice evening of films though. I've watched What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I tried to watch that Prom, but it was awful. James Corden, everyone's like, oh, he's so awful, they cast him in everything, which is true. But at the end of the day, imagine being that sought after, that you can play a role that badly. He can't even do an American accent. I'm sure he can, but he didn't. That you can play a role that badly and still get cast and get paid millions. Like, that is a flex. I don't know what kind of potions he's been given casting directors, but god, I couldn't finish it. It was awful. This Acrobat thing is taking so... What if it takes a week to load so that then I can't cancel the subscription? That'd be horrific. It's taking ages to load, so I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube. No. Why is my computer doing this? Why has it just gone blue? Where's my mouse? What? Okay, we're back. Where's my mouse? Oh my god. I don't need my computer to suddenly look like a 2007 Windows, do I? I've had to download this thing to put the flipping PDFs together and I swear to god it's broken my laptop. I've never experienced anything so annoying. No, it's about 7:30 now. I think I'm going to go downstairs for a bath. I've got a lecture at 8 o'clock, 3-hour lecture, and I haven't slept a wink. And I'm thriving. I really am. I look like I'm going to bed, but I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm going to a lecture because it's first thing in the morning. Still haven't slept, just had a bath. The hair, ignore the hair. Do you know what? After 8 hours up all night working on that assignment that Durham will probably say goes towards nothing, my laptop's crashed. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it. Can't even tell the lecturer because his contact details are on my laptop. I'm thriving. Let's open the calendar. I have finally been able to send that off. That was stressful. Now that's it. That's my final exam. I'm exhausted. I literally was stood downstairs before trying to figure out like how to get the files because the files were too large. The computer was freezing. It's been a nightmare. I literally thought I was going to pass out. I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I could literally just collapse.
Now enjoy this clip of me thriving in a 3-hour lecture after all of that.
Somehow I actually survived that 3-hour lecture. I was exhausted. I slept from about 11:30 till 2. So 2.5 hours sleep. I mean, it's better than the 0 I did have. It's now 5 o'clock. I woke up at 2 and I've not been to sleep since, but I cannot for the life of you tell you what I've done. I can show you what I had for my lunch. Because there's literally nothing in the comments. It's so annoying. Now I'm just chilling. Gonna go downstairs. I've stayed in my room all day. I can't tell you what I've done, but I have been awake for the past 3 hours. I've been watching the Bucket List Family. I love them on YouTube. They're so good. That's my dream life. Any boys out there that when you're older just want to up sticks, have some kids and travel the world, hit me up because I'm down. I'm down for that. Boys, they're always ambitious and they always want like these sit down jobs, which to be fair, I do want like a nice job, but if I could choose of like having a job or traveling the world, like the bucket list family, I would definitely choose the bucket list family. So hit me up if you're on the same page.
And if that laugh didn't sell it for you, I don't know what will.
By the way, the other day we were in a restaurant and the waiter served our food and he looked the same age as me, but that's about it. And my mum was like, oh, ask him out. I was like, oh, I haven't reached this age where I'm getting pressured by everybody. Like, how awkward is that as well? And he wasn't even that far away from the table. And I was like, Mum, you can't just see someone and just because they're my age, you can't be like, oh, ask him out. It's a bit. And I was so scared when he next came to the table. I thought she was going to say something because she was looking at me like, oh, and I was like, what is this? I know I'm painfully single, but I don't need to ask a random dude in the restaurant to be my beloved. And that's why I'm single.